Oh my god. I don't know what they're doing. They're ruining their game. So, I did mention this in my channel update, that this was probably going to be the next video that I made. Because it's near and dear to my heart. Alright, now if you guys don't know, I absolutely love old school RuneScape. I don't really play RuneScape 3. I've dabbled in it, and it's alright, but I've never really kept playing that. But old school RuneScape, oh my god. It is probably the game that I've played the most. Like, I started playing that game when I was like fucking 8 years old or something. Alright, I am 26. It's 18 years. 18-ish years. Yeah, 18 years of playing a game, goddammit. On and off, of course. Like, it's not like I've played it straight for 18 years. Once I started getting into RuneScape 3, I sort of fell off it. And in 2013, Jagex were like, you know what it is? Old school RuneScape. Let's make it a thing. And my god, I've played on and off since 2013. So, it's true what they say, alright? RuneScape is harder to curb than freaking heroin itself. Like, it's a stronger drug than anything. People should be dealing RuneScape bonds on street corners. You know, just freaking whipping, you've got like a trench coat on, you open it, and it's just bonds everywhere. I swear to God, like, come on, man. Please, just give me a hit. Just one bond, that's all I want. Just 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. That is genuinely, like, I'm not even joking then. I'm genuinely not even joking. But, anyways, what we're going to talk about today is the fact that they have unfortunately started to become incredibly greedy, which is extremely upsetting. I once made a video on my old channel as to why RuneScape is my favorite MMO and why I play it so much. And the reason that is because they make the community like the first and foremost is the community to them. And don't get me wrong, they semi went into that sort of vein, that route, because they have updated it, which we're gonna go through. And but it's clear with the fact that they've even brought this up that it's clearly in their brain that they are wanting to do this. All right, like. I don't know. I don't even know what to think, but we're going to go through it anyways, real quick. So, they have decided they want to up the memberships and give different tiers of membership for RuneScape. So normally it would be, like, for me, I live in the UK, so it's £9.99. You get you get your membership for the month, and you can play RuneScape 3 and RuneScape. Both the accounts are bound to one. You guys know if you play RuneScape, it's great. It's worked. It's easy. You know, sometimes the prices go up marginally, but, you know, nonetheless, that's basically what it is. It's one membership. You can either buy a bond for 2 weeks, or you can pay a little extra. You can buy that. So you've got different tiers there, but it's more like, you know, if you pay for the year, you pay like £65 or whatever it is. So it comes out cheaper per month, but of course you have to pay a bigger lump sum. Every game that is subscription-based does stuff like that. That is fine. But you're now trying to bring out tiers for the different memberships that you can get. So they're trying to disguise it as, you know, oh, you can pay less per month, but you obviously have to, which for people who can't afford the normal membership, it comes out cheaper for them, but you don't get as much stuff. And then for the, you know, the veterans and the people, like the streamers and, you know, people that are really dedicated to the game, you can pay more per month, but of course then you get all of these new, fancy, shiny things that nobody fucking wants anyways. Like, some of them are like semi-decent updates, but I feel like it's just stuff that you should have anyways. So we're going to go through them. So, the first tiered membership is $10.99 a month. So, it's cheaper, cool, no problem. But what do you get for it? That's the big question. Well, I'll tell you what you get. You get a goddamn slap in the face. So this is for old school RuneScape or RuneScape 3. So it is no longer, if you pay for this tier membership, it is no longer you get both games. You get one or the other, which is fine because most people play one or the other. They don't really dabble in between the both of them. But what do you get for it? You get one membered character, which is what you've always had anyway, so that's fine. And you get ads. Adverts in RuneScape. Like, what the... Like, they were like, oh, it's non-intrusive adverts for the game. Like, so what? I'm going to be fucking mining, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, you want to continue to mine? Well, no problem. Mining is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You know, I don't need that. Nobody wants that. I don't want to be in the middle of fishing and be like, oh, can you not hear the fish? Well, you would with Raycon headphones. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, nobody wants that. It's so stupid. It's pure greed. Just to get a bit more money. Like, I don't know how well Jagex are doing financially, but I could well imagine they're getting enough money right now to, you know, continue for the long haul. It's an incredibly popular game, and now they're just trying to squeeze more money out. Because it's like, oh, we'll let you pay less, but we're going to get the same amount of money anyways, because we're going to now just slap adverts in every 15, 20 minutes. You have to deal with that. But the advert that you're watching now makes up the price difference for how much you're paying less to get this tier. Great, you know, fucking yeah, because that's what I want. But then people are just gonna now pay the extra anyways, because nobody's gonna want ads in their game. Nobody. But anyways, I digress. We'll carry on to the next one. So their next tier membership is $17.49 a month. It's for old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3. So you get both games in this one, but nonetheless, what do you get? 4 member characters. Nutty. $13.99 per additional membered character per month. So yeah, it's gonna be extra no matter what you get. And you get pre-verified account recovery. Now, what does pre-verified account recovery mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. It is basically giving you the most basic thing you would want in a game, and then making you pay extra for it. It essentially means if your account gets hacked, or if your account gets taken from you or anything, you gotta pay this extra amount to be able to recover your account. That is, like, I'm sorry, is it just me, or is that not the most basic thing you would want in a game? Is to be able to recover your account if something was to go awry and you were to get hacked by some miracle, or, you know, someone manages to steal your account or anything like that. As long as you can verify that it is your account and you have, you know, the 2-factor authenticators and you've got all the passwords and stuff like that, and you can 100% verify your account, is that not the most basic thing you would want, considering you're already paying a subscription fee? Like, am I going crazy here? Maybe, but we're gonna continue anyways. So the next one is $22.49 a month. So what do you get for this one? $10.49 per additional membered character per month. So, you know, a little bit cheaper, but you are paying the extra anyways. What do you get for it? Additional account security features. Again, like, they're trying to make you pay. They're trying to bend you over and just pull money out of your ass for stuff that you should be getting basic for, well, for any game really, whether you pay for it, you know, whether it's a subscription-based game or it's a one-time based game, you should expect to get, like, security features for free. Like, you shouldn't have to pay extra for them. It's ridiculous. They're making you pay so much more money for what is essentially something so basic in a game. And they're trying to disguise it as them doing you a favor when realistically you're paying for it. And this one's fucking hilarious. A complimentary bond. It's not a complimentary bond. It is... They've basically worked it out as the amount that you're now paying, the bond would just fits in there great, and we can disguise it as a complimentary bond when it's not that at all, because it's working in the price of what you're paying anyways. So, like, it's not like they're doing it out of a gesture of goodwill. It's more so like, yeah, we'll you're getting an extra like 2 weeks complimentary bond, or you can just sell it on the Grand Exchange and get yourself a bit more money. But you're essentially paying for it anyways because of the extra pay for the monthly fee. Ridiculous. Continuing. So the last one, old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3 again, specialized member worlds. So for £32 or $32.49, you can get specialized members world, which does that not sound a semi pay to win type deal? Like you're paying all of this money to get these worlds that only the elite, only the people that want to pay this ridiculous price, they'll get that world. They'll get the world. It'll have like far less people in it. They'll be able to do so much more. They've got all this free reign. It's insane. Like, I mean, you unless PKers want to spend all this money on the chance that some rich dude will run in the wilderness and it can kill him and, get all this loot and shit, like, that's absolutely insane. Like, that's essentially what you're paying for. But on this one, you get 8 membered characters. So on this account, you could get 8 membered characters. It's $6.99 per additional membered character. So again, you still got to pay the additional price to add another character onto it. You get a character name reservation, which, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Like, if you want to reserve a name for a character, it's not exactly a big deal. Say you have specific names that you name all of your characters, then yeah, sure, like, that's fine. Like, it doesn't really do anything. A pause membership option, which, again, yeah, sure, whatever. An enhanced player support. So they are lit. It's like when you're at school and, you got like the really popular kids that are like in like the lowest sets. So like the dumb kids, but like the ones that are always like getting in trouble and stuff like that, but they always seem to be the teacher's favorites because they're always in like the welfare officer's like office and like they know them really well and they always seem to get like better attention than the other kids. But you get like the super smart kids that do really well and the teachers have like high expectations from them. So they just give them like extra support and, they're a lot nicer to them. That's what this feels like. You are paying all this money for Jagex to tap you on the head and be like, you're a good boy. Yes, here's your crown because you're so special. That's what it feels like. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they're even bothering to do this. Like, you'd think if they were going to bump up the price, they would just do that. Bump up the price of the membership, and that would be that. Not making tiers like this. This is fucking ridiculous. And yeah, coming back to it, like, I don't know if the specialized member world means you get your own world, which would, like, I mean, surely it can't be. I'm going to assume it's whoever pays for this tiered membership, all of those people can go into this specific world, because, I mean, there's no fucking way. They can't have people have their own world. That's insane. That's way too strong, considering there's nobody in the wilderness, like, to stop you. So you could go in there and kill all of the bosses and stuff like that without worry of anybody coming over to try and kill you or anything like that. So yeah, I'm assuming that means they're paying for, like, so everybody who pays this membership can go into this world and anybody who doesn't can't. Because that makes more sense. There's no way they could do that. But yeah, so they put this out and they put out a bunch of videos and stuff of them explaining what they're going to do. And it didn't go down well. Not at all. It did not go down well at all. So on the 17th, which I think was like the next day or something, they put out this statement, which we're going to look at now, which is hilarious. And so this was an exploratory survey intended to test a broad range of features and options around subscriptions, including those from other games, to measure how they ranked and compared. This whole thing, by the way, is basically them being like, okay, we might have fucked up here, and we definitely got a little bit too greedy. So we're gonna try and backpedal, but at the same time, we're probably still gonna implement some of these because we want more money, which I really hope is not the way they're going, because you're gonna start getting greedy, man. You're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. So what we've learned, let's see what they've learned. This process has reaffirmed just how much you care about our games and what you do or do not want to see in the future. Your clear feedback has reinforced our commitment to the values that drive our games and guide the decisions we make. Beyond testing very early concepts of various... Basically what they're saying is, we tried to do this, you guys didn't like it, because why would you? We're sorry, but at the same time, again, we're probably still gonna do it. We're just gonna... We're gonna take your feedback on, and we're gonna think about it. We're gonna think, but ultimately we're just gonna do what we want. So they go down in each of them. So the ads and the membership. So this was originally to be tested in context of lower cost ad support membership. Again, basically them saying that, you know, for those that can't really afford the membership currently, we'll drop it down a little bit. And we'll make up the difference by just slapping ads constantly in there. Because that's what everybody wants in their games. Adverts. We will not include in-game feature advertisements in any regular paid memberships. While we may explore ads in free-to-play, as a concept in the future, there is no plans for this currently. And we will tread carefully considering all of the feedback. So again, you now no longer even want to pay for the membership. You just want to play free. And now you're going to get slapped in the face with adverts. So you just can't escape them, really. Whether you play free or not. It's absolutely insane. AFK timers, which I didn't think that popped up on the other thing. But yeah, they also talked about the AFK timer. So if you paid less, you get like shorter AFK timers. So you get kicked off the game earlier. Similarly, this was originally included in context of a lower cost membership option, but we will not be reducing the AFK timers for any paid memberships. Okay. Exclusive worlds and pay to win concerns. We understand that exclusive worlds and other mechanics that could be perceived as pay to win are a major concern. Well, yeah, again, if they do mean that if exclusive world is literally, it's exclusive to you, you were the only one in the game, 100% that is like pay to win. Like, you were, like, especially like I say with the wilderness, there is no risk of you dying to another player. There was no risk of seeing anybody else. There's no risk of, you know, you trying to find a world to do certain things because there's loads of people there, or you're trying to kill a certain boss and there's loads of people farming it, so you can't really get in, or you've got to try and hope that you get the last hit to get the drop. You know, there's none of that anymore. You do whatever you want. And I get that you're paying for it, but again, that's the whole concept of pay to win. You are paying for that, which is ridiculous. Game client and plugins. We will not make plugins or features on our official client paid options. We want to reassure you that we do not plan to gate features behind a paywall, which is kind of literally what they said. But now they're just backpedaling, like, oh yeah, no, we're not going to do this. I mean, what's next? Are they going to try and take RuneLite away and be like, no, if you want features like RuneLite, we will eventually get them on our own client, and you can pay for them as well. Or you can pay a certain membership, and then we'll unlock that part for you, and you can use them. Player support. You want improved player support, and this should not require additional charges. Thank you. It's exactly what I just said. But again, it's what you said, so why are you now backpedaling so bad? We understand the frustration players have with the existing support system, and whilst we understand any doubts you might have, there are changes already in progress. Yeah, I'm sure. General principles: we will never degrade or change the gameplay experience on offer between subscribers. We recognize this as a red line. Yeah, of course it's the fucking red line. I mean, you were literally being like, okay, so there's now going to be like the working class membership, the rich man's membership, the poor man's membership, or you just play free to play because you can't afford shit, which is like, you know, homeless levels of non-membership. You're getting ads as well because we still want money from you. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with all of this. They said what they're going to do, like, moving forward and everything, and there's a final little note from them, but we'll just ignore that because, I mean, it's basically them just being like, yes, we want you to still play our game, but we also want more money from you, and we're trying to figure that out. We're trying to tiptoe the line of being able to do that without seeming like we're just being greedy fuckers. So, yeah. I really don't know what they're doing, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here because I love this game, and they really have done a lot with the community. And this is one of the only games I know where they'll actively pull a bunch of different updates, and only the updates that are super popular will go through, and the ones that aren't popular, you know, they don't bother doing them and stuff like that. Not a lot of games do that. They'll just kind of be like, yeah, well, you're getting this update whether you like it or not. And I don't want to give them shit, man. I love Jagex, and they've always been pretty good. Like, even when they up the prices sometimes, you know, cost of living, you know, other things, it happens. Businesses, corporations, you got to get money from somewhere. I get all that, but this is a whole new level of greediness that they're showing, and I really hope that they don't go through with this kind of stuff, because they're going to ruin their own game, and a lot of people are going to stop, and then they're going to have to undo everything that I've done anyways, and it's just going to be a big waste of their time. So they're kind of just fucking themselves in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you, but hey ho, we'll see. I'll keep an eye out for this, and I'll do any updates that come through. But at the minute, Jagex, you're fucking up, man. Sort it out. Yes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It does help massively, and I do massively appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.